From the midst of the history of the people of the Americas, this amazing story comes to us to lift up our hearts. The story of a simple, noble, sincere man of faith, Juan Diego, and his fantastic encounter with the beautiful Mother of God on the trail to Tepeyac. The story has thrilled and encouraged our hearts, reminding us of God's saving love for us all through Christ, Son of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Guadalupe, and Son of God. Juan Diego, a gentle countryman on his way up the mountain trail at Tepeyac, encountered a beautiful Indian woman, clothed with the sun, dressed in an emerald green mantle, adorned with brilliant stars, wearing the cincture of a pregnant mother. This vision of sacred beauty told Juan Diego she was the Mother of God, and she wanted him to take a message to Bishop Dumuraga for her, that she wanted a church built on Tepeyac, a sacred place for her children to pray to God with her. Juan Diego protested that he surely wouldn't be a worthy messenger. How could he go talk to the bishop? He was not influential, powerful, or important at all. The beautiful lady told him, "You're better and more impressive than you think you are. The little bit you have and you are is the stuff of miracles. The greatest of miracles comes from the smallest of things. You're the one I want to send to the bishop." Juan Diego headed for the bishop's office and encountered considerable difficulty and resistance from the bishop's helper, who asked Juan Diego to calm down before he would allow him to speak with the bishop. He finally calmed down and was able to talk to the bishop, who could hardly believe the amazing tale Juan Diego was so passionately telling him. Bishop Zamaruga told Juan Diego to ask the lady for a sign that she was the Mother of God, and that this message was from her. Juan Diego sadly went back to Tepeyac and told the beautiful lady that the bishop did not believe him and that he needed a sign. She told him to go a little further up the mountain and he would find beautiful roses growing there, a practical impossibility at the time and place. But there they were, flowering and fragrant. She told him to pick the roses and take them back to the bishop as the sign he needed to believe Juan Diego's message from her. Juan Diego picked the roses in his tilma, a humble cloak he wore, and took them back to the bishop. He wondered if he would even be allowed to get back in, and what the bishop would even say. Juan Diego arrived, and the bishop's helper was not anxious to let him back in again so soon, and had no idea what he carried in his tilma. After some explanation, and maybe exasperation, Bishop Zamaruga overheard them arguing, and came out to invite Juan Diego in, to see what the latest news was on his intriguing and fantastic tale. Juan Diego opened his tilma. The beautiful roses fell to the floor, and on his tilma was the most beautiful image of the wonderful Mother of God. Our Mother encouraged Juan Diego to be a messenger of her great love for us all, and an instrument of the Spirit of Christ's creative love at work in the whole story of our lives. saving us from sin and death. The church was built, and that old Ilma, with her beautiful image, remains there at her shrine at Tepeyac, miraculously not degraded at all by the centuries. Her image lives in the story of our family of faith and in our hearts as a sweet and sure sign of the miraculous love of God at work for us, with, and in the lives and hearts of His humble people.